Done with.
Dude, you've been done.
I'm still here.
For what? Why? Because you just want to be a asshole.
You're right.
Then why the would you be in this competition, bone face?
Why do you look 50 and you're 24?
What? What did you say? Go yourself, you.
Would you rather have the brand new PS5 or a weekend with these three lovely ladies and you can do anything you want with them?
Wait, anything with them?
Like anything.
A whole weekend?
A whole weekend.
Damn, but the PS5 though, like it just dropped.
I know.
Ah, damn, y'all beautiful though, but
Hold on, what'd you say?
PS5 or us?
Oh,
bro, y'all beautiful, but I had a PlayStation 4 for 4 years, but I need a PS5.
Oh, God.
My nigga.
Y'all, so this dude came in my DM yesterday. He was like, "You're pretty, I'm trying to get to know you." He literally sent me $1,000 just to get to know me. And y'all literally sit here and think I'm gonna get to know y'all for free when somebody just paid me $1K for him to get to know me? Be so for real.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
Would you feel comfortable if your father was watching your OnlyFans and subscribing to it?
Probably not, no.
You would not feel comfortable, and I'll tell you why. That's because in your heart of hearts, in your soul, if you still got one, you know it's wrong. That's your work. In my work, if my mother consumed my work, I'd be thankful and pleased that she took an interest in my work and supported my work. If she bought my products, I'd be thankful. If your mother or father bought your products, you'd be disgusted and ashamed because you know what you're doing is wrong and the product of what you're doing is bad.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I got a question for you. Do you have car insurance?
100%. No reason.
All right. Do you have homeowners insurance?
100%.
Do you have life insurance?
100%.
Do you have medical insurance?
100%.
Did you get tired of your insurance agent talking about the possibilities of you losing your life and being rewarded? Hold on for a second. I know, but don't be a but person. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. You have insurances. Although it's a very uncomfortable situation, and life insurance people who sell it tend to be scumbags. They tend to be looked at as scumbags, like, I don't want to have this conversation about me dying, but you surely will die. So you better have the conversation. The reality is, yes, it's a very tough conversation. I have to spend a lot of time talking about it. It's very difficult. However, there needs to be some insurance, and there's no insurance, and so we must talk about it.
He ain't lying.
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, "Don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you." She said, "Okay, I think I can take it." So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
A win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say. A win is a win.
Thanks for all your help. Bye-bye, Tanja. Bye-bye.
I want to do it the right way and learn some of the unwritten rules.
That's why I was talking about the seminar, so that we can get players to come down there and bring their grievance, their problem, how to catch a hooker, what you do to be a boss player, what do I say to my wife when I decided that I wanted to be a true player and walk out on the family. We need a seminar so we can teach these guys to give them the right understanding so they'll know, man.
pastor is trending all over social media, and you're not going to believe why. A lot of people were saying that this female pastor was very beautiful, but nobody really had pictures or videos of her until now. She started trending after people started seeing that she was all about God and she was saying like good messages and she knew her stuff. But the reason why she started trending was because people started noticing that she had pretty much cake. And a lot of people were saying that it's very difficult when they attend the church and the ceremony, that it's very difficult to focus. So you already know I had to do my research and I had to see what exactly is going on. And after doing my 20-second research, I came to the conclusion that the cake is the reason why she's currently trending. Let me get out the way real quick so you guys can see. And a lot of people just don't know how to act. A lot of people are trying to find out exactly where they could go see her preach. Remember, you're at church. You're out there to clean your sins and to just relax and not think about cakes.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Bumble clock, boy. Yo. What's up, y'all? It's Cali West. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you feeling this shit. And I apologize for the delay. You know, your boy just got off, 10-hour, 11-hour shift. You dig? You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to get it all together. You know what I'm saying? And, so I wanted to come in a little bit earlier, you know what I'm saying, tonight. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to hold y'all all up, but I appreciate y'all patience. So with that being said, let's get on with the show, you dig? Let's move on. Let's get with the business. We got a few people viewing in. I got to recognize the chat before we get started on the show. Excel Process back to the game after pill game, man. You already know. He also says like, share, subscribe, Cash App, $ Cali West 1. Y'all, that Cash App been a little bit dry lately, y'all. Come on, man.
I want to do it the right way and learn some of the unwritten rules.
That's why I was talking about the seminar, so that we can get players to come down there and bring their grievance, their problem, how to catch a hooker, what you do to be a boss player, what do I say to my wife when I decided that I wanted to be a true player and walk out on the family. We need a seminar so we can teach these guys to give them the right understanding so they'll know, man.
I want to do it the right way and learn some of the unwritten rules.
That's why I was talking about the seminar, so that we can get players to come down there and bring their grievance, their problem, how to catch a hooker, what you do to be a...
I can't believe you did this. I'm appalled. You ain't Paul. You a nigga that's still.
Emotional damage.
Done with.
Dude, you've been done.
I'm still here.
For what? Why? Because you just want to be a asshole.
You're right.
Then why the would you be in this competition? Bone face.
Why do you look 50 and you're 24?
What? What did you say? Go yourself, you.
Would you rather have the brand new PS5 or a weekend with these three lovely ladies and you do anything you want with them?
Wait, anything with them?
Like anything.
A whole weekend?
A whole weekend.
Damn, but the PS5 though, like it just dropped.
I know.
Ah, damn, y'all beautiful though, but
hold on, what'd you say?
PS5 or us?
Oh,
bro, y'all beautiful, but I had a PlayStation 4 for 4 years, but I need a PS5.
Oh, God.
My nigga.
Y'all, so this dude came in my DM yesterday. He was like, "You're pretty, I'm trying to get to know you." He literally sent me $1,000 just to get to know me. And y'all literally sit here and think I'm gonna get to know y'all for free when somebody just paid me $1K for him to get to know me? Be so for real.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
Would you feel comfortable if your father was watching your OnlyFans and subscribing to it?
Probably not, no.
You would not feel comfortable, and I'll tell you why. That's because in your heart of hearts, in your soul, if you still got one, you know it's wrong. That's your work. In my work, if my mother consumed my work, I'd be thankful and pleased that she took an interest in my work and supported my work. If she bought my products, I'd be thankful. If your mother or father bought your products, you'd be disgusted and ashamed because you know what you're doing is wrong and the product of what you're doing is bad.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I got a question for you. Do you have car insurance?
100%. No reason.
All right. Do you have homeowners insurance?
100%.
Do you have life insurance?
100%.
Do you have medical insurance?
100%.
Did you get tired of your insurance agent talking about the possibilities of you losing your life and being rewarded? Hold on for a second. I know, but don't be a butt person. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. You have insurances. Although it's a very uncomfortable situation, and life insurance people who sell it tend to be scumbags. They tend to be looked at as scumbags. Like, I don't want to have this conversation about me dying, but you surely will die. So you better have the conversation. The reality is, yes, it's a very tough conversation. I have to spend a lot of time talking about it. It's very difficult. However, there needs to be some insurance, and there's no insurance, and so we must talk about it.
He ain't lying.
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, "Don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you." She said, "Okay, I think I can take it." So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
Yo, man, I really appreciate y'all for still tuning in, man. Yo, man, them NWO ass ninjas, bro.
You sell sound. It's all bullshit. All of it.
I got about 100 people watch me on a Wednesday, and my fucking shit just goes kerplunk, bum. Yo, that's some more bullshit, bro. That's some more bullshit, bro.
Really him. Really him. You're a victim. There we go, CSI.
Yeah, man. They was trying to rope your boy in. Why they don't want me to talk about this David situation, bro? Damn, all I'm gonna do is just tell the truth, Ruth. God damn. Shit. Can I get to the chats? I didn't even talk nothing yet. The NWL already got your boy. So let's go back. XL Process, like, share, subscribe. Cash App, $ Cali West 1.
My nigga.
My man support man comes through throwing them gang signs. He says salute to Cali West and everyone in the chat. I appreciate you.
My nigga.
Yo, XL Pro, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad he's still helping your boy out. You dig?
Got to know exactly who you are. Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
Gotta stay focused, yo. We got like 100 people watching the live stream right now. Okay, I really appreciate y'all. Y'all must really be ready for some action. All right, so let's get to some action, yo. Let's get to some action. Now, let's see here. Okay. All right. Now that we got all these bugs out, you know what I'm saying? Let's talk about a little situation. All right. Damn. Okay. So anyway, let's talk about it. Let me pull the article. Because, I like to come with sources. You feel me? Because we always like to cite sources, Can't just go off of what somebody say. We got to go based off of sources, right? Now, first and foremost, let's talk about the situation with David. Because, a lot of people have been kind of mentioning for me to talk about it. And I really wasn't, but the case got so big that we had to talk about it. Plus, Dave looking all the way guilty, bro. I mean, well, based off of public opinion, David looking real guilty, bro. Mainly because of the fact that he was dating an underage, you know what I'm saying, teenager.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
Yeah. And I think the thing that makes it so bad is, I mean, he's not even an old guy himself, but I think what makes it even bad is the fact that supposedly he was dating this chick at the age of 12 years old.
This is a sick Negro.
He might have been like 17, 18, bro.
Oh. Who are these niggas?
I cried laughing when I read it.
You know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
Okay, so I'm sure that y'all know the case, right? So I'm going to talk about something that just kind of came out today. And this may explain, a matter of fact, this may explain why Charleston White feels the way that he feels. A matter of fact, should we share how Charleston White feels? Because, let's just be real. I see a lot of y'all tuning in. We got 100 people live in the chat. I think y'all want to see some nigga shit, huh? Y'all want to see some nigga shit, huh? You don't want to hear what the tabloids got to say because y'all already heard what the newscasters got to say. Y'all want to hear some nigga shit. All right, so look, we're going to do some nigga shit. Fine. I know that's what y'all want. So, fuck it, we're going to do some nigga shit. Where is it at? The nigga tree. Where's the nigga tree at? Okay, let's see here. Let's commence the nigga tree. Did I miss anyone's comment in the chat? If I did, let me know. Okay, I'm trying to find my Charleston White video. I think I put it on my page on X. Hey, y'all, follow me on x.com, Cali West, Miami. I'm going to start really getting really lit on there, boy. I really am. Damn, did I record? Wait a minute. Let's see here. Where is it at? Oh, okay. Was it on Facebook? Maybe it was on Facebook. Okay. Is there any video? Because I had a whole video behind it. Oh, I do have a video. All right, y'all. Y'all ready for some video? Let's get some video. Oh, shit. Let's get some video. We're going to do it live. We're going to do it live. We're going to do it live. All right. We're going to do it live. All right. Y'all see me all small on the side of the screen? So boom. Just to show y'all my source. You feel me? Complex Magazine. Charleston White weighs in on the DVD case. Sound like he's being set up. Hey, you know what? As a young black man, shit. Hey, as a young black man, anything can happen.
You don't find that suspicious? 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 You don't find that suspicious?
And the odd guilty pleasure.
You don't find that suspicious?
Your life is scattered across tabs,
This is a sick Negro.
Have you been going back and forth with Kwame Brown?
Yeah, he said something recently. When they thought I was canceled by the white people, but I only argue with you like that for one video, cause me and him done bumped heads once before, 3-4 years ago. I ate that up.
Pause.
Yeah. I ain't pausing shit. I ate that ass up. I ate his motherfucking ass. You damn near got me with that. I say, yeah, pause. Nah, ain't no pause shit. You ain't no pause, motherfucker. I ate his ass up. Nah, man. I don't want to go backwards. So that's why I don't want to do nothing with no LA gang banging. Somebody called me to come to do something with one of 4 extra cousins. I said, homie, I don't want to do nothing with a LA gang banging. That's going backwards. I don't want to argue with Bosco. I don't want to argue with Kwame. Homie, I done already beat all of them. They still online. They still in the house on YouTube, waiting on a YouTube check. Homie, I done graduated to doing tours, movies. Man, nah, I ain't, man, that, homie, they be wanting some attention. And if I give it to them, they got a nice little YouTube check for the month. But Kwame Brown, if I was in his position, the way he came to the internet, his name should be just as big as mine. Especially when he came with the Mama's Cooking. Homie, once I saw he didn't brand and market that Mama's Cooking because he had a thing going, he could have been selling merchandise. Homie, he's still online going back and forth. I'm selling merchandise, tickets, putting asses in seats. The objective was to evolve past this, homie. To ultimately being a Say Cheese TV, doing interviews. Homie, he can't keep on doing this on YouTube and thinking, man, no, hell no.
Have you been seeing the thing about the David kid, the artist that was dating a 13-year-old?
Yeah.
Found the body in his trunk. Yeah. What you think about that?
He didn't do it.
Out of here, all the evidence that's out there.
When they gonna let it stay out this long and they got a little bit of evidence? They didn't arrest nigga with way less evidence. If nothing else, put him in jail just to put a hole on him.
A dead body found in your car?
Nothing, listen, hold on. If they find a dead body in me and your car, and this is our car, do you think they'll let me and you stay out like long? They got all, so think about this. If they got all this information on him, dating a minor, an underage kid, and she looked like a white girl, mixed girl, what nigga they let just stay free like this? We already claim about injustices. You don't think, like we see in all the first 48 in crime units victims, they would find some kind of reason to hold him and keep him, make sure he don't do nothing to flee? They're not, no arrest. They got all this evidence to point to say he did it. He done sliced the body up because the body was butchered. So that means somewhere there's a location where there's been blood, where they put cut the lights. They got all this, no arrest. Y'all really think he done this, and everything points at him. That's why you can't go with this. If everything points at him, why have they made no arrest and we see this get arrested with less evidence? With less evidence, circumstantial evidence they go to trial with. So they got all this physical evidence in his car, his girlfriend. Come on, man. Some man.
She ran away to his house.
Maybe the uncle was, that's why she ran away.
What do you mean? She ran away from her house to the artist's house. She's been missing for a year. The body comes up missing. The body was found September 7th or 9th. The body's missing. He's still going on tour. The body's in his car, chopped up, and he's still going on tour. He didn't report the car stolen. He didn't, like, bro, he talking about her music.
So you mean to tell me OJ was found with a bloody glove, he was arrested immediately. With all the circumstantial evidence they found on OJ, they placed it. So you mean to tell me they got all of this on this, and he still get to move freely amongst America, and they had to say, hey, we need to house arrest him, we need to do something. Nothing. We don't have no evidence of him going into the police station talking to nobody, but all of this evidence is against him. And y'all want me to believe that a black man in America get to move this freely with this much negative publicity on him, and he's possibly guilty. I like to think outside the box. I like to think outside the box, guys. Why would they let him walk this freely, only to lose endorsements and sponsorships and council shows and not his freedom? In the climate that we're in.
In his car, though.
Listen.
So?
Who said it's his car? The police?
The car's registered under his name.
Registered under his name. Maybe I bought it for them. Him. Her. I got a bunch of cars out here I done bought, Sean, for people. That don't place me as the murderer. But as good as technology is today, you guys want me to believe that every single piece of evidence points at his guilt.
Join Planet.
Okay.
Down 15.
Okay. I guess they gotta pay their bills. They gotta pay their bills. And I ain't knocking them. As a matter of fact, salute to them. Salute to Say Cheese. Because I follow them on IG. So salute to them. But yo, salute to hey. Do y'all want to argue with Charleston White about that? You kind of got a good point.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
So let's just be real. Man. Yo, they didn't hire cops. You were going 44 in the 45 mile per hour zone. They didn't have cops pull you over trying to find some way before he just let you go. He's trying to find some way, try to see if we can smell your car, see if you smell like weed, see if you know what I'm saying? Maybe a little, maybe he was drinking at 3 o'clock in the afternoon or something like that. He trying to do a sobriety check. So you telling me these police, these white-eyed police officers who love to lock black people up, because guess what? Black people was all marching about, black people, the police being shady. And guess what? I agree that LAPD is shady. I agree that the police department is shady. But yo, so you telling me as shady as these police departments are, they, you don't think they was? Here's the thing. Just know the cops were itching. They wanted to arrest them. But guess what? Unfortunately, the cops know something more than what they're letting up to the public. Because if they disclose certain facts, they might tip off, the suspect. So there's a lot of things they don't tell you, and sometimes too, they don't care. Here's the thing. You think the cops care that this young black boy's career is going down the toilet, or shows getting canceled, or people are trying to cancel collabs and endorsements and stuff like that? They don't care. As far as they're concerned, it's a ninja getting too much money anyway. But as far as them charging him, the reason why they haven't charged him, the cops know something that we don't know. And, we're going to talk about it. Let me go through the comment section, then we're going to talk about it. Now, my boy 17th and all comes through. He says, well, now, Cali West. He said, I never heard of him. He said, they sending him straight to the booty warrior. Oh, shit.
You said it's all bullshit. All of it.
Not just yet, bro. Not just yet. Now, he says, we'll do it live. And then 17 says, the setup is definitely possible. Hey, man. I think they was right. Look, them police is trying to do everything to try to hold this man. But guess what? For some reason, he has a clear alibi.
You said it's all bullshit. All of it.
And at this point, other than poor old Celeste, it appears that David Could be a victim too.
Really him. You're a victim. There we go, CSI.
Because if y'all heard the details of the story, even the family is even shady. 17L says pause, exit process exactly. Now here's the thing, what about the family? What about how the mom knew that she was dating a guy named David? Here's the thing, I wouldn't even doubt that the mom probably knows who really did her in. But guess what? The truth is that it has something to do with lovemaking. I hate to say this. I mean, I know I shouldn't be talking about this when we talk about a minor, but it has to do with XXX, okay? XXXX. And who's to say that this young lady wasn't driving around the Tesla? He could have easily just let her drive the Tesla. Yo, anyone who knows this. If a woman knows how to drive, you know how many females I know who are driving around without no driver license? I know chicks right now who drive to my job now, and them bitches ain't got no L's. I know at least two bitches, two good-looking ones, one with a fat ass and a little skinny mini. Both attractive women. And guess what? Both them bitches ain't got no license. You know, maybe they ain't got no license. I don't know why they ain't got no license, but for the most part, if a woman basically just doesn't get pulled over, she will never get pulled over. As long as she doesn't do any traffic violations, she will not get pulled over. This girl is probably driving around in that car. You know, maybe the mom was driving the Tesla, and whatever happened went down. They was like, okay, fuck it, we're gonna throw this. We're gonna throw her body in the car. Man, here's the thing: people could have just do that shit in the car just to throw it off the scent, just to throw them off the scent of the who really did it. Because if the police really believe that he did it, man, if they at least had an idea, like, let's say they couldn't prove it, but they still had suspicion, man, they would have still held him. Shit, if y'all seen the O.J. Simpson story, shit, they were trying to arrest O.J. off rip. If I'm not mistaken, Kim Kardashian's dad had to tell them to take off them damn handcuffs off of him. But they was like trying to arrest him off rip, bruh. Okay? And he's rich and famous. Because I didn't know about David until this situation happened. But O.J. Simpson, everybody know who O.J. Simpson is. All of Brentwood and L.A. knew who O.J. Simpson is, not the whole world. But guess what? Did they give his ass the benefit of the doubt? They already threw their cuffs on him. Do y'all know that? Before the whole driving on the 405, you know, or I'm sorry, I think he was driving on the 10. He might have, I think if I'm not mistaken, he might have been on the 405 or the 10 freeway. Or whatever freeway he was on, one of those interstates that he was on. Before that happened, like 2 or 3 weeks before, when Nicole Kidman passed away the first time, when it first went down, they were trying to arrest OJ, y'all. I can look it up. If y'all ain't old enough, if y'all too old to remember or too young to even know what I'm talking about, look it up. Look it up. Before they even had any evidence of OJ, they threw his ass. They threw cuffs on him, man. They threw cuffs on the OJ. Now the XL Pro says the law twisted. It's some innocent people in prison or finally exonerated. Well, that's kind of why I kind of had a problem with the whole Charlie Kirk situation, because, well, not the situation where he was in. I'm just talking about his, some of his talking points when he was kind of mentioning about how, 13% of the population, which is black people, could cause 50% of the crimes. Truth is, that's actually embellished. As a matter of fact, it's not 50% of crimes. If anything, Caucasians are more closer to 50% of most crimes, if anything. But even if you were to assume that his exaggerated figure was true, do you know black people, even though we're only 30% of the population, make up most of the exonerations with DNA evidence? So what does that mean? obviously means that there's a disparity when it comes to arresting people. I mean, it's pretty obvious. And Jesse Lee Peterson or Charles Kirk, they can say whatever they want. They can't dispute that. I mean, well, they would dispute that. Well, Charles Kirk, rest in peace, if he was around, he'll still dispute that. But but the truth is that, see, there's more nuance to when people just make statements to that. You feel me? I'm not saying that black people don't fuck up. I'm not saying that they don't. But when people try to talk about black fatigue and this, that, and try to make it seem like as if black people are just the only ones running amok in this country, that's a lie. Because guess what? Spanish people are running amok, like people from out this country are running amok, whether they're born here or not. There's white people who had generations of people who've been in here and they're running amok. The thing is, they just tend to. His thing, it's like in high school. People didn't mind when you were talking shit about. People didn't mind trying to bag on you when you trying to get on the bus. But the moment you start bagging on them, you know what I'm saying. And when your bags, when your jokes be true, right, and they be funny, now they want to get all but hurt. Now is the problem. Now you lying. Now you this and that and the other. Unfortunately, people don't like it. When the shoe, when the shoe's on the other foot. So yeah, the law is definitely twisted. The law is aimed to look. It's to the point that, man, you can just look at how the world is just set up. Not even the world is a whole shit test, man. Like these laws and stuff like that. Here's the thing: why is it that they had so much other things back in the day, but they never had police? I'm not saying they never had some, they never had some type of protection in towns and cities, even back in the biblical days. But policing itself started after slavery. Policing, because here's the thing too. I don't know if y'all noticed. The whole loitering laws came up after. Loitering actually was a law that they actually first put in place because they didn't want the free black people to be on the side of the roads and stuff like that. Do y'all know that? And basically, since it was a law against the law to be, a vagrant or to be, loitering, guess what? That's another reason why they could throw you in jail for like a few years and basically, essentially just throw you back into slavery. See, I don't know how we got to this because of David. Yeah, so David, if they had an inclination that David had anything to do with it, man, he'll be under the jail already. Trust me, you don't think you think they was like, we should give this young melanated man a break, give him the benefit of the doubt. No, the only reason they give him the benefit of the doubt is because they know something. Here's the thing: the police they know something that they're not telling. And truth be told, David, one of the reasons why he's going through it right now is because of the fact that he decided to go, he decided to have a relationship with an underage girl. If he didn't want to get his ass in trouble, if he didn't want to lose endorsements, if he didn't want to be looking like he's guilty, if he didn't want people to be trying to come for him and stuff like that, he shouldn't have been dating an underage girl. You know what I'm saying? So to some degree, it's kind of fucked up that his it's not really fucked up. Well, it's fucked up for him that his career is gonna have to take a shot at this. But guess what? See, but that just kind of goes to show why your ass needs to kind of stay above the law, especially when it comes to something as people's age and stuff like that, bro. Like you could have got with anybody. You could have got an older broad. You could have got a chick who was 18 on the dot. You could have just went online and just waited till chicks turn 18 and then get at them. As much as that sounds like a straight up predator, at least your ass is still legal. As long as and if he would have did that, he would have covered his ass. But guess what? For some reason he felt that this young girl was just so great, was just so fantastic that it was worth throwing his career off with. Because you know how many people would love to have the career that he had. So I'm glad that I'm glad that he ain't gonna go to jail forever. And some people are like, people are wondering like, okay, why is he not already in jail? Suspect that he was messing with an underage girl. The truth is, it's technically hearsay. Technically, I mean, I know we can assume that we know that. I guess we could say that we know, but we don't really know. It's like we're like 99.9% sure, but it's like unless we've seen it, or we have, it's like people could figure that out that they was messing around, but since there's no actual physical proof on that, is why David is not in jail for the whole statutory shit. So I'm just putting y'all on game. But I totally agree with Charleston White. Like is he wrong for dating an underage girl? Of course, like he tripping. That's why him getting in trouble. I'm not really too butthurt about it. I mean, sorry, pause. I'm not too hurt about it, or I don't feel some type of way. I don't feel like he's being illegally targeted. I believe that is within reason why people would think that he's guilty for fucking around with an underage chick. Like what I'm saying, if he didn't want people to think he was guilty, he shouldn't have dealt with an underage chick. That's essentially, hey, what did coach say? All men pay. All men pay. One girl might make you pay for all of them. I mean, I know it's kind of scary. I mean, because we all could be victims of some type of circumstance, but he purposely chose that situation. He just decided to go and wanted to go deal with a young girl when he could have dealt with a grown woman. He didn't even need to get a grown woman. He just said just get an adult. He could have got a young adult. But he's I guess sometimes what they say, money doesn't make you any smarter or any wiser. He got all this money, and he want to go and waste his time. Shit. Damn, YouTube. Okay. Hey, shout out to everybody on X, formerly known as Twitter. Y'all showing me some real love tonight, man. And I appreciate y'all for real.
My nigga.
Come on through to the YouTube side. Cali, West Miami. Send your boy a like. I ain't gotta hide on X all day. Now, X process, like, share, subscribe, Cash App, $, Cali West 1. Salute.
My nigga.
So there's one more story that I want to talk about that, people will probably care about a little bit. And maybe I don't care no more, but this was a big story about maybe 3-4 years ago. But I want to talk about it real quick. We're going to talk about it for a couple of reasons. Did y'all hear about, what's her face? I don't never get her name. I'll look her up. Her name is Charlie as well. Charlie, she's a CEO. Charlie Javis. I don't know if y'all heard about Charlie Javis, but I'll give you a quick reminder if y'all don't know who this is. But anyway, she was the female CEO, girl boss, girl boss, hey, girl boss, strong and independent, you're gonna strong and independent, girl, woman, girl boss, girls do it better. XL Pro says, what's your Twitter? My Twitter is Cali West Miami, just like the name of the YouTube show, my brother. Yeah, send your boy a like, or add your boy. I really need to start really putting in some work on X. Can I be honest with y'all? I was never really big on X, even though my boys used to be on it. And maybe I caught on a little bit too late, but in this social media game, you got to be on all platforms. You dig? So but ironically, I be getting love on X. X like this shit. Like X is a whole nother world. I be on it sometimes. I be getting lost on there sometimes. It's a whole nother world over there, y'all. For real. So with that being said, what were we talking about before? Oh, yeah, this chick. This chick right here. Well, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. Because they locked her up today. They locked her up today. Let's see here. Here we go. As y'all see. Boom. Charlie Java sentenced to 7 years in prison for J.P. Morgan Chase fraud, bro. Man, that's a big ticket right there, boy. That's a big meal ticket. 175 G's.
I can't believe you did this. I'm appalled. You ain't Paul. You a nigga that steal.
Damn, her ass was like, fucking, I'm about to go take all your shit, bro. Like, all your shit. These girl bosses, huh?
It's an evil world we live in.
And you know what? You know what's crazy? Why did she only get 7 years, though? Why do you only get 7 years? Because guess what? If she made 175 million, somebody ate their gun. There's probably more than a few people who probably ate their gun behind this. Like, you know what they say? Behind every great fortune there's a great crime or something like that. Well, guess what? There's probably several crimes that probably have been behind this. Now it says Charlie Jarvis was sentenced to 7 years in prison for tricking J.P. Morgan into paying $175 million for her startup. Whoo! Jarvis was convicted of fraud in March for lying that her website, Frank, had 4 million Gen Z users. In fact, her student financial aid platform never had more than 300,000 users. Charlie Jarvis is going to prison for the better part of a decade. Bruh. Yo, this shit is fucking crazy, bruh. Like, and you know, mind you, remember when, you know what? And serve J.P. Morgan right, you know why? Save J.P. Morgan right, because guess what? Remember in like 2020, around when there was COVID, remember when Chase said that they was going to give loans to black women for college and stuff like that? They never said, oh, we're going to give loans to black men or to black children in the black community. They said they're going to give loans to black women, bruh. Dude, there was cutting, look, just like how they, look, that's the reason why the black community is so bad. When you decide to go prop up people, right? Because here's the thing, truth is, several people have been propped up during history. White people have been propped up. Italians were propped up. Jewish people were propped up. A lot of these people were propped up to be better in their communities, right? Through the New Deal and FDR and stuff like that, right? But in the 60s, what they decided was they would ship off the black man to the Vietnam War. And when this black man came back, if they were alive, they couldn't compete to get enough money, you know, to have these jobs to keep up with these women. What do you think these women did when they started working in corporate America? We all know the rules of how women work now. We all know that if a woman makes $50,000, she cannot date a guy who makes either the same amount or she cannot marry a man who makes less because she wants more. They're hypergamous by nature. Okay. Now, with that being said, we can totally see why the black community is the way it is. Black man come back from Vietnam, can't get no goddamn job, had to work at the meat store, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I hate to bring up movies, but bring up, you know, like the movie Dead Presidents, where his woman could go get money from a pimp, you know what I'm saying, who makes, you know what I'm saying, he makes more money in a day than, you know, these people are making in like 2 weeks and stuff like that. So, now with that being said, back to my original point. J.P. Morgan kind of got what they deserve. They got what they fucking deserve because they were. I mean, J.P. Morgan has done a lot of evil things, but just talking about the fact that they got suckered out of 175 million. You know, they're the ones who try to make the black community worse by giving handouts to the wrong people. Yeah, I said the wrong people. Because we all know if you want your community to do better, you help your man. If you help your man, you build your man up. In turn, the man are going to make sure that the women are built up as well. Because men always take care of women. But if you decide that you're going to circumvent men and take care of the woman alone, hence, you got the black community. Got the black community. And mind you, y'all, yeah, they can say whatever they want. Welfare might have been made for white people, and white people definitely took advantage of it. But guess what? White people started, the government had white people coming to people's doors in the afternoon or in the early morning when they knew men were away from work to suggest that they should join to get welfare and separate from the man. But y'all didn't hear me though. So J.P. Morgan kind of got they just deserved. So it says Javis' prison sentence was followed by 3 years of supervised release, resulting in a total of 10-year sentence. George ordered her to report to prison 60 days after she exhausted her appeals to the higher courts. The former fintech wunderkind, who once graced Forbes 30 under 30 list and scored a one-on-one meeting with JPMC's powerful CEO Jamie Dimon during the 2021 sales negotiation, must also pay millions in restitution and forfeiture. U.S. District Judge Alvin Helster advised Javis to forfeit over $72 million in ill-gotten salary, stock, and bonuses she received for selling the company, and worked from a year as managing director for the fraud was uncovered. Javis must also share with her co-defendant Oliver Amar the burden of paying $287.5 million in restitution. The franc sale plus the $100 million that JP Chase was obligated under bank bylaws to pay them in legal fees. Sheesh. Bruh, what? 287 plus 100 million, bruh. 400 million in restitution. What?
Emotional damage.
What?
I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke.
Oh, nah. JP Morgan. Yeah, I ain't never gonna see this shit, bro. Hey, is she smart? Is she smart? But she might not be. No, she's smart because she was smart enough to get these motherfuckers this money. Is she smart? She got that money offshore. Is she smart? She got that money offshore, bruh. She got that shit in an alternate name offshore somewhere. That money hidden or something like that. Gotta be hidden, bruh. Dude, yo, trust me. When people do crimes like that, they always make sure they take 10 million, 20 million, 10 million, and they make sure they stash it. Or they probably take $1 million and stash it in every country, bruh. Trust me. When she get out, she'll be all right. Shit, boy.
Got to know exactly who you are. Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
That shit crazy, bro. That shit crazy. Now, it says, listen to this. Helliston gave some credit to Javis's own emotional courtroom comments earlier in the sentencing hearing, later submitted by friends and family who spoke to her good character. The judge said Javis' crimes require a great deal of duplicity, but she was a good person who has done good deeds. What? Ew. Huh? Wait, are we talking about the same white woman who stole 175 million? Huh? 175 million? Are we talking about the same person here? And the judge said that out of all people?
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Oh! Who are these niggas?
I cried laughing when I read it.
You know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
Okay. Hold on. There's no way you're not convincing me, bro. Yo, that these motherfuckers is on some shit, boy. Like, what? Why are even giving her? Why is good and her name even put together in the same sentence? From the judge out of all people. He still gave her punk ass 10 years. He says, I don't think you will be committing any crimes, and I think you'll be devoting your life to service. Hellerstein told Jarvis in the lower Manhattan courtroom, but others need to be deterred. Man!
Congratulations, you played yourself.
See? Yo. Do you think he would have said that if your black ass would have did it? Yo, you think if my ass would have got caught up for some stupid shit like that, you think they would have been saying that to me? Oh, I don't think you could be doing any more crimes. Think I'm like, man, you big lip least, you knew you was gonna be doing the crimes, bro.
He ain't lying.
It was like, yeah, you big lipped beast is in your DNA to go do some crimes, bro.
It's really him. You're a victim. There we go, CSI.
You already guilty. Guilty until proven innocent. And they're giving her all these accolades. Get the fuck out of here. Chavez family and members appeared to relieved by the sentence. Following the hearing, they share smiles and embraces and declined to comment to the press in the hallway. And then Chavez was convicted in March of conspiracy, wire, let's see here, wire and bank fraud. Damn. Okay. So, wire, bank fraud for using bogus user-based data to claim Frank, a platform that streamlined the federal financial aid application process, along with offering career and financial advice, had stockpiled the contact information for 4 million users. And Frank never had data of more than 300,000 users. Fighting back tears was Monday's sentence hearing. Chavez, who was 32, said she wished she could tell her younger self to take a different path. Oh, you mean the younger self would have told her ass to go and have a fucking child before she go and screw her goddamn life?
Emotional damage. Congratulations, you played yourself.
Because, I mean, I know she has a husband. Does she have any kids? I didn't see anything about no kids. I just heard friends and family. I don't know. I think she was one of those, Alan McBeal, one of those, she was one of those, I feel like she was one of those, what's those things called? Not Alan McBeal. Even though Alan McBeal would be kind of included. But she's like one of those Aaron Brockovich, well, wannabe, not Aaron Brockovich, because Aaron Brockovich was a lawyer. She was one of those Sex in the City type chicks. Look at her. Sex in the City. She got on Donna Karen or some shit like that. You know, look at her all dressing all expensive and shit. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Don't let the clothes fool you, man. Don't let the clothes fool you. A thief is still a thief, bro. A thief is still a thief.
He ain't lying.
Yo, they sat down here and gave this Millie Mouth Mutt. They gave this Millie Mouth Mutt scrap all these accolades. Oh, I don't think you're gonna be doing any crime. So this motherfucking judge really believes that this person never did a crime before. That's interesting. That's really, really, really interesting, bro. Yep. Now, guess what? somebody's gonna watch this and say white privilege is not white girl tears or white privilege is not a thing. I bet you somebody was gonna come and say, well, you know, racism is not real. Racism is not real. They just did it because she's just an honest woman. You know, she just was tempted and she just did a crime one time.
Emotional damage.
The
cap.
All right, y'all. And I really appreciate y'all tuning in. What else do I have for y'all boys? Oh, I forgot. You know, your boy got to at least show y'all something. I don't know if y'all been peeping. Y'all notice they try to make Tyrese Gibson, and I don't know if y'all noticed, but why they out here trying to make Tyrese, they try to make Kyrie the new what's my nigga name who played for the Falcons? He was the quarterback for the Falcons. He trying to make Tyrese the new Mike Vick. Did y'all see this? We might talk about that shit tomorrow. But do y'all see that the news or people, they're trying to make him, they're going to try to make Tyrese the new, they're really trying to make Tyrese the new Michael Vick, bro. Now, let's see here. Oh, shit. Okay, I know I got some clips for y'all. You know, I got to have something for y'all boys, whether it's the replay gang or not. You dig? I know I could have been a little more prepared, but I appreciate y'all. Y'all still tuning in. I don't know how y'all looking on the YouTube side of things, but I know it was popping. I know it's popping on X, formerly known as Twitter. Okay. All right. Oh man. Okay. Oh damn. The hell? I meant to show y'all some stuff. It didn't come up. What kind of bullshit is that? I only got a few minutes with y'all anyway, but still, you know how we gotta do it. You know how we gotta do it. Cali style. But yeah, but for what it's worth, y'all, I really appreciate y'all for tuning in today, for real. You know, I ain't got that much love on YouTube though. Well, actually, I am. I take that back. But yo, my people's on X, formerly known as Twitter, is really representing it. And I really appreciate y'all for real. Okay. Oh, here we go. Skit time.
I keep coming back, baby.
It's your stupid ass fault.
It's not my fault. I keep coming back, baby.
It's your stupid ass fault.
It's not my fault.
It is your fault. You talking about you don't know why? How she know where we live at?
I don't know what it means. I don't even know them. Don't call that. Watch your
crazy. Shit crazy. After I beat her ass, I'm gonna beat yours too.
She's not coming out. She's not coming outside.
Move. Bitch, I'm about to.
I'm gonna call the cops because they did. I told you they was gonna fuck you up. You would've went out there. You hear them? It's your fucking fault. You're not playing.
911.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
Now, yo. Now, you can't let your girl get beat up, dog. Can't let your girl get beat up. He lying, but you can't let his girl get beat up. So, you know what I'm saying? You know? But you warned her. You warned her. You warned her. Now, what else we got? Oh, what she got to say? Anyone want to go half on the rent and take trips together? You can cheat. I don't care no more.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Oh, now I could cheat now. Real interesting. Real interesting. But guess what?
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Because truth is, men don't want to live with you. Yo, I'm gonna just say this to y'all right now. As much as it sounds like a good deal, a chick will have to do. I don't know how old she is. I don't know, but I know she got some miles on her. But unless she's a young chick, there's no point in having no chick live with you. And when people pay halfsies, they get to acting funky. How about you just pay the whole thing? And guess what? When she start acting up and when she feel like she can't take your cheating, she just get the fuck out about your house. How about that? Wouldn't that just be easier?
My nigga.
But see, the reason why she want to pay the halfsies on the rent is because she want to come and go as she pleases as well. Talk about she don't care that you cheat. Oh, no, that's because this bitch, she gonna cheat too. She's looking for a do boy, a good old do boy to go get cheated on. You know what I'm saying? While he at work, she's gonna be up there getting fucking nutted in.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
He ain't lying.
Shit. These hoes don't, man, not slick. You can't pull the wool over my eye.
Black fatigue. They try to see white folks try to Jedi mind trick niggas. And they good at it too. Yeah. Cause they tell niggas, and niggas like to run with shit the white man say. White man be like, oh, that sound like victim mentality. And then here go these bitch ass niggas, yeah, that sound like victim mentality. Bitch ass nigga, y'all been victimizing me for 500 years. Yeah. Nigga, why shouldn't I have a victim mentality? You expect me to have an assailant's mentality?
Correct.
Nigga, every nigga in America wake up playing defense. We ain't never on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah. Why not though? Because what I was gonna say is you don't fault the black people that have money for not rallying around and gathering everybody
you can't fault them because them niggas got that money and them niggas made a deal to be suckers and tricks and tools. Them niggas ain't got the right to do a bitch ass thing for your broke ass bitch ass nigga. Who the fuck is you? Nigga, that's not why we give you money. We give you money to keep these niggas chasing a fallacy that if you did it, they can do it. Or when these niggas go to acting up, we march your bitch ass out in front of these niggas and you tell them to sit they bitch ass down somewhere. What the fuck is y'all doing? Nigga, look how good we got it. Nigga, look how good the white man been to us. Bitch ass nigga, y'all fucking up my money. That's why them niggas got money, man. Them niggas ain't got money to help you, nigga. And the day that they choose to really do something for your black ass, watch what happen.
So would you say that them black people are just as bad as white supremacists?
They right there with them. Honorary whiteness is a real disease amongst niggas.
This is a sick Negro.
Who are these niggas?
I cried laughing when I read
You know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
I'm needing a little bit of context because from his context, I kind of hear what you're kind of saying. Because here's the thing, you know, we've all said, "Yo, people got a victim's mindset," right? And it is still true. People do have a victim mindset, but on the other hand, he does have a point. You know, I mean, you know, you do got, you definitely want to be successful in life. You definitely got to be 2 times better than the average white man. And at least 3 times better than the average black woman. But yeah, man, I mean, you know, not that I'm big on the victim. He does have a point. You know, black men are generally have to be on the defensive. You know, not that you're gonna let that, you know, hold you back in life, but you know, hey. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, for all y'all who want a girlfriend, check it.
I slept with cousins. I've cheated on 2 of my boyfriends.
How many boyfriends have you had?
3.
So damn near all of them.
I cheated on my freshman boyfriend with his best friend, and I said it wasn't real, but it was. It had to happen. It had to.
I feel like dying. I feel like dying.
You said so. It's all bullshit. All of it.
I mean, for all intents and purposes, let's look at them. They kind of look like hookers. Maybe not real hookers, but them hoes some hookers. Oh shit! They had Dolphin Stadium, y'all, at the Hard Rock. They had Hard Rock Stadium, y'all. Well, that is what's the name from what's the name of that show again? The Deniable Truth. I forgot what it's called. I forgot the name of it. No, that's not him. But he in Florida. He in Miami. So salute to the Miamians out here, yo. Salute to the Miami. Damn. Okay, let's see here. What else I got for y'all? Oh, a man support man. He wanted me to post these. He said this is what he do on a Slow Tuesday.
I know what you will be doing in here. You want me to stay till the morning. I know just what you be doing in here. You call me whenever you're on. Let me come through it, come do it in here. I'm going.
Now the caption says, "Don't expect BBWs to hate ourselves." Shit. One got more belly than the other. The other one, she fat, but if she was just to hit the gym, if it was just to hit them gym and get them thighs from touching, you're gonna be all right. I've seen worse fat girls. Hey, I done worse myself. You know, I'm saying both them bitches won't get fucked. You know what I'm saying? But I don't expect BBWs to hate themselves. I mean, I wish some of y'all would just lose some weight, but you know, hey, sometimes it's a little. Hey, y'all could be fun in bed, no doubt. No doubt, y'all could be fun in bed. Y'all could be fun in bed. I ain't gonna knock that. You know, like technically, it's hard for a fat bitch to not have good pussy, y'all, because even if she's a hoe and she give her the pussy a lot, that big ass pussy, just because of the fact that she's fat, everything's gonna be fat. So guess what? It's actually cushioning. So guess what? By default, her pussy will be still tight, or at least pleasurable enough to still be hit. We ain't saying that BBWs, you know, can't be. We're not saying that BBWs cannot be sexy or to hate themselves. We don't want BBWs to hate. We don't expect BBWs to hate themselves. We just expect you just not to, just don't be mad when, we're not in love with God. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take it good with the bad. So it's been about an hour and 15-minute show. It is Wednesday, and I appreciate y'all, for tuning into another episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling this shit. Yeah, your boy about to call it at night, nice and early. But guess what? Y'all will see me on Friday. Maybe I'll come on tomorrow night. We gonna see. But once again, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling this shit. Cali West, I'm out of here. Y'all have a good night. I'm gone. All right.